photographers will record that and whatnot.
Hey, it's Mark.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to get. I want to do a podcast, but I'm still trying to get comfort. I'll do an Instagram live every once in a while, like in front of a camera. Is that mostly in your like does the preparation make you? I mean, I don't know if you're nervous or not. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I get more comfortable, and like I said, with anything, a podcast, doing on camera stuff, I think that it's just a matter of repetition. Like, I mean, some people are just completely natural and just like, I can just go, whatever. Like, I know Vin is great with like on the fly and just kind of going off the cuff. I'm not. I would much prefer to have like notes and know what I'm going to talk about. Which is why, like, I always joke, like, I would want to be the news anchor in the newsroom reading off a teleprompter, because like I kind of know what's coming, rather than, well, I'm here live on the scene at the Journal News newsroom, and I'm sitting here with David McKay Wilson, and the cops are saying that there was a break. Like, I'm not very good off the cuff. I don't know where I'm going to go. So I like a little bit more structure. But yeah, you get more comfortable, and obviously you're talking about beats that you've covered all year, so I feel comfortable in the content that I'm talking about. It's not just like I'm just going to ambush you with random questions that you don't know what's coming, kind of thing. And usually, like, we'll talk, like, I give Vin notes, and it's like kind of like talking points of, like, just mention something, like, let's talk about the parody in Class A, or the parody in Class A, and how Ossing's going to run away with Double A. There could be a lot of upsets in B or whatever, and then it'll just be like, he'll prompt me, and then I go for like a minute or so, and then he'll ask me another question, and so on and so forth.
Did they? I mean, this was years ago. Did they? Were there any like on-camera classes that you took? Because I'm only into like maybe one or two that I haven't taken.
What did we? I took something with Mary Alice Williams. It wasn't like all on camera, but we did some parts where we were like on camera. Mostly, I did any of that stuff like at Rockland Community College. I took like a lot of like that was like my. And we had communication media arts was the major. They didn't have journalism then. I took a lot of like broadcast journalism classes. So I writing for broadcast journalism, broadcasting on TV or something like that, TV and radio. Just took a lot of those courses, and we were working a lot with cameras and being on camera and whatnot. And that was like my first kind of foray into it. And that's part of when I realized like, I don't think I'm very good on camera. Maybe I should just be behind the scenes and write. But I like doing them. Every now and then. I don't know that I'd want to be a sports host of something like that, but who knows?
I had the same realization. Well, I didn't like the technical aspect of it. Yeah. I mean, just rolling the camera in this whole. I was like, I don't want to create a story.
Yeah, this is not for me. But.
All right. I guess lastly, because I know you do have a blog. Someone said I should get into Medium.com. That's what someone.
Oh yeah, a lot of people have Medium. I think I signed up for an account. I don't think I've written anything. If I have written anything for Medium, it was like maybe one piece. I used to contribute to the site Thought Catalog a lot for like. 4 years.
That's what. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Medium is something different. It was Thought Catalog. I read both of them occasionally.
Yeah. But I wrote for them for like 4 years.
Yep. I agree with that.
And then I just stopped contributing to them.
Well, I don't think
partially just because like I got tired of like just giving them content for free.
I don't mean local.
Right.
Yeah, the exposure part is cool. Like I wrote like a couple pieces that like got over like 1 million views, which was like holy crap. I wrote one piece that like went like viral on like Twitter and Instagram that like people like someone just texted me or not texted DM'd me a couple of weeks ago. Like she found like a poem that I wrote or something like that, and she's like, like I've always loved this poem, and like I'm like the accounts like Wedding Goals will like share it or whatever, or like like all these like anonymous accounts or whatever, but like they get like crazy retweets or whatever, and I'm like, that's my work. So like that, like when that happens, like the once in a blue moon time, like it's pretty cool. But other than that, it was like part, and also like time of just I have a job to do. I don't necessarily have all the time to just write pieces for an additional site. I was hoping like by contributing a lot that it would lead to a job or something like that. I did an interview with them, and then it just didn't work out. And then I just didn't like the way things were handled after that. Like, and I was just like, this is probably not the company for me, whatever. And then I'm not like
let me just clarify.
I'm not crying myself to sleep at night. I think about it like maybe one day I'll contribute to them a little bit like here and there, not like.
I think they're both
3 times a piece or 3 times a week or anything like that, but we'll see.
Curran is the.
Yeah, I'm still
county
trying to
executive
find
for
my.
Curran down there.
I just want
Yeah.
to do sports,
They're
so
basically
still trying to
giving
find
up,
my.
Your niche.
1 year window.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
Uh,
heavy into football, learning
where,
basketball.
okay,
I used
if
to.
you're opposed
I mean,
to it,
football
let's
is like
take
you know
comments,
probably the
take
most
public
complicated sport.
comments,
So I
take
played it for
parties,
years.
say
But also,
what's good.
football's the most
And then we'll
popular
decide,
sport. Like, you know, you can
12 months.
you find a
whether
job
we
in
can
football.
opt
You know,
out.
you can be passed
And I know,
around in a
Steve
good way. You
Malone
know, sometimes
in
being
Suffolk,
a
said he's
a
going
women's
to
basketball
choose,
guru is not
something,
necessarily
if it's not one
you
year,
know,
it's similar. Where
the
it's
best
like,
job for
well,
job
we
security or
wanna
anything like that. But like
pass a
NFL
resolution,
analysts
hasn't
or
been
anything like that, you know,
passed yet, to say
I'd probably say like if
we
you have a
will,
passion, so if you
not
really
opt in
like
for at
football,
least 1
just
year.
like
It might be
become an
different in
expert
that
on it,
timeframe,
but
it's the same idea.
maybe try to
We're
keep
not
your toes
necessarily
in,
saying
like
we're permanently
kind of know what's
gonna
going on
opt
just
out of
just
it.
in case. But I mean,
But
there's
we know
nothing
in the
wrong
short
with
term, we're not
being
ready.
like the
If it's going
foremost
to be
expert
passed, we're gonna
on
take,
football. I
some
mean,
kind
anything,
of,
even if it is
as they
women's
like to
basketball,
say,
which is
due
pales
diligence,
in comparison in terms of numbers and
to,
popularity. Like
take comment and
if you
see
become
how
the
people
person that's
are
like
about it.
he is the women's basketball person, you know, any outlet that's looking for a job, like they'll want you. You know what I mean? Like Adam Schefter will always have a job, even if he doesn't even leave ESPN. Like, you know, Adrian Wojnarowski will always have a job. But with Buster Olney will always have a job. Those people, because they know that they're the go-to people, and people are gonna want to read them, and they have big followings, and they know what they're talking about.
Low-back, we can't help
I'm
ourselves
still
with
trying to
funds here.
get into.
Low-back,
I'm still trying to stay
burner,
with
window.
because what I'll do is I'll record this 3 main sports. I need to learn other sports, obviously. I'll record quick pitch of his baseball hour highlight, record NBA game time, and then I'll anything NFL, like NFL match that comes up 4:30 in the morning. So I just want to get all the terms I have like down or whatever, and not like oversaturate an article with like cover 3 and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, jargon.
Yeah, too much technical stuff. But I want to get all that down and then focus on high school in my 20s because I just love it. Like I met Kevin Devaney a few times. He came to talk to us. I mean, he knew our coaches. Like I went to Tucko. He went to Eastchester or whatever, so he knew our coaches and everything. And for some reason, this is a side note. They took his check away on Twitter. He had a verified thing.
Really?
They took his check away.
I didn't know that.
Maybe they. I would hate to be wrong about that. From what I remember, they took his check. He doesn't have it anymore.
I didn't know that he had it, but
George Latimer,
let me see
Steve
something.
Malone, and Mark Kern
KDJ
are holding a
verified.
presser today in White Plains, as a matter of fact. Totally
MSG
unrelated, but
varsity.
about this
'Cause I would
shared
follow
service deal where they
Lowhud's
bought,
main
police
thing.
cars together. So look, I know they're friends. I know Steve.
Like I know
Malone
you have
endorsed
it's like
George
Zacchio
Latimer,
something.
Underscore
very early in his
Lowhud, yeah.
career in
Yeah.
2017.
KDJ,
I know
what was it,
Kern
Media
came in
Now?
with George
Media
Latimer
One?
as
Is that
part
a new
of this
thing?
kind of new suburban wave anti-Trump movement. So I think they're all allies.
So I
and
used to-
friends.
Cause-
I think
March
that
2018, he still
As you
wasn't.
see how things are going in Long Island, I
Or
would
did-
not be
did
very
he ever have a
surprised
check?
if, George
I don't
Latimer
think so.
produces something very
I mean, I
similar
could be
to
wrong
this,
because they were saying here, like,
in the
I
next,
wonder if you can get
month or so.
verified. Now that was in early March. So yeah,
'Cause
maybe.
I could have swore like whenever I graduated, he had a check. But I follow all accounts. Like I don't
Or
know.
maybe MSG Varsity had a check or something like that, and
Yeah, I could have swore he had a because
It's- I mean, it's very possible,
Yeah,
like,
so he would pop up, but I would follow
That didn't
everything. So I
last
would
very long,
follow.
did it, huh? mean,
I follow your
he's
account. I
the,
follow
unified,
I think I don't know
New
if
York
it's
State government.
Josh has his own thing, or if he just runs the main one, the one with that used to have the blue logo.
the Lowhud Sports account.
Yeah.
No, we all have access to it, but usually Adrian Scolar will run that one.
For some reason, I thought he had control of it. For some reason.
Like, is this the one? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like. Yeah, we all have access to it, but usually it's like just Adrian. I mean, like I can. Anyway, like if I wanted like to tweet from it, like I could, but yeah, every night. Like, but if I have like some big piece of information, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm shadowing now too.
Yeah,
How do I sports Twitter?
like I could retweet from the Lowhud Sports account if I wanted to, but like I try to be.
Yeah, I didn't know like those ones are verified, but yeah, I just love like the high school. There's something different about it to me, like that. I just got heavy into it, so I would follow like New Rochelle around, like Mount Vernon's basketball around,
Yeah.
and everything. So I don't know. I'll probably become addicted to it once I start getting to.
I mean, Twitter for sports journalists is like crack. I love it. Like, I could do my job with it. I think I couldn't do my job as well as I do.